This video is specifically for my Black American family. Yes, guys, I appreciate you all. I appreciate you guys for the love, for your support, for your kind words, for the likes, for everything. You guys are awesome. For supporting me during this time. I really appreciate you all. In fact, you guys are the best. Let's keep the love going, you know. Let's continue to be in good terms. Remember, together we stand. Just appreciate you guys for always supporting my videos, for always liking it, for your kind ways. A lot of you have beautiful souls. If there's anything I've come to realize, is that there are good people out there, and a lot of you are good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you guys, thank you. You all have a nice day and keep watching my videos.
The truth about how Black Americans treat immigrants. So I'm going to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth, right? So while the news you see often shows us divisions, the real story is different across America. Black American communities are opening their doors, sharing resources, and standing side by side with immigrants. Yes, I have seen videos upon videos. I've seen people who have told me personally that Black Americans helped them when they migrated from Nigeria. Firsthand, I've experienced a Black American helping my own family, helping me. I'm not related to that person. I met the person on TikTok, and she was very kind. And so it's a whole lot, but let's watch these videos, right? And then I'll come back with the full gist, so that you understand what these people have been doing, that the network, that the media can never bring to fore, all because of the way they've been treating them badly. So watch this video. I'll be back.
Black people saved me. And it's not some tagline. I was born on the streets of South Korea. I begged for money every day, door to door. I got taken from my biological family, put in a home, adopted or sold to an American family that had really great intentions, but they were ill prepared and the system was just messed up. And life didn't really become easier, it became tougher. But Black people saved me. Their culture, their music, their resilience. And one day, I hope everyone sees the beauty.
3 years after my war trauma, I specifically asked for a Black mental health professional. Because when you come back from deployment, they run you through the process to get you acclimated. There's a 10-minute long process where they say, here, mental health. They do a quick assessment. Mine happened to be a Black man. And he said, you know what? You're not okay. He pulled me to a separate room with my chain of command where I started talking about ideations. He says, I think you need help. I said, no. A lot of people experience the same trauma as me. I'm not any worse than anybody else. I'm fine. I just need time. 2 months later, I was like, you know what? He's right. I started talking about my ideations to a mental health professional who happened to be white. She said, you know what? I'm about to retire. I'm going to push your case onto somebody else. And never heard from anybody ever again. So here he comes by happenstance. He said, I remember you. I said, it must be my short hair. He said, no, you were bad. Let's talk. Let's talk.
No, come on, America and talk, but you know, like your Black Americans, them Jamaicans, please don't do it. I beg you, don't do it. Because me tell you something, these are the only people who are going to do their feel and respect you. Other people might like your culture, but they don't like you.
Listen, let me tell you something. If you got Black women supporting you, consider yourself fucking blessed. Consider yourself blessed because ain't no support like the support of Black women. Do you hear me? Ain't no support like Black women support, baby. When we support you, we show the fuck out, baby. When you, if a Black woman is fucking with you, she gonna fucking support your ass down. Do you hear me? When Black women show up, they show the fuck out. And they stand on motherfucking business. And they come in fucking numbers. If Black women, if we collectively say we ain't fucking with something, baby, we ain't fucking with it. If we collectively say we fucking with something, we gonna fuck with it. And we gonna stand on business, baby. I love Black women because we really be standing on shit. We really do. I'm talking about, and the different type of Black women that comes together, to get shit done is crazy. Like, people try to use the stereotypical black women to bring us down. They try to use those type of women to paint a picture of how all black women are. And that's not the case, baby, because it's more black women, strong black women, than it is those type of black women. But they not gonna show y'all that. They not gonna tell y'all that. One thing about black women, baby, we are who the fuck we are. We know who we are. We love who we are, and we gonna stand on who the fuck we are. Shout out to all my black queens. I love y'all.
More than 1 million Black Americans served in the U.S. military during World War II. They lived in segregation, both at home and in service. Black troops were mostly given support roles like loading ammunition, building roads, digging ditches. But the Black Panthers Battalion, the 761st, fought with distinction under General Patton. The Tuskegee Airmen protected American bombers with such precision that some squadrons saw a significant drop in casualties when escorted by these elite black pilots. Yet, despite their stellar performance, black soldiers were often denied recognition and promotions. Black soldiers faced racism from the American military and from the Nazis. If they were captured by the Germans, they could be executed right then and there. Of course, they were Nazis, so what did you expect? But they could also be sent to concentration camps where they were subjected to really cruel medical experiments and brutal labor and starvation. Black women contributed to the war effort stateside to replace the soldiers that were away at war. Some worked in factories as part of the Rosie the Riveter campaign, but they were often relegated to the lowest paying, dirtiest, most dangerous jobs, but they did it. The 6888 Central Postal Directory Battalion was the only all-black, all-female unit deployed overseas. They processed backlogged mail under grueling conditions like extreme temperatures and extreme pressure to process 17 million pieces of mail that had been sitting around for years, creating a significant morale problem with the soldiers who weren't hearing from home. These women worked around the clock in shifts and were expected to finish this job in 6 months. They finished it in 3. And the 6888 was not honored until about 8 decades later. White veterans returned home to parades and honors, while black veterans returned to Jim Crow laws and racial terrorism. Some black veterans were beaten for wearing their medals in public, the medals they earned and deserved. Others were lynched in their service uniforms. Check out an earlier video I posted about how they didn't get the GI Bill benefits owed to them, but that white soldiers got. White politicians and newspapers said at the time that black veterans were a threat to our way of life. They came home with work skills, and they'd had the experience of spending time in European cities where they were given some respect, and they wanted that at home, so people called black veterans uppity. Others warned that military training had made them too confident, so they were harassed by police and off-duty soldiers. White friends, many of our black neighbors know most of the stories that I tell here, but if you are curious and you want to help spread the word about what we were never taught, please share this video with one other white person. One share shows you care about setting the record straight.
To all my black Americans, please, if you ever encounter any type of disrespect from any Caribbean people, just walk away, bro. Because I tell you right now, some of them are not straight in the head nor educated to want to understand the system that is against them.
Dear Black American women, thank you. Thank you so much for just always showing up. Always showing up and just being at the forefront of what's right and for change and for justice, and just always being there for others. People can say whatever they want. People can get mad and upset. The fact that you all are tired, that you don't want to try anymore, that you just are done. Especially when it comes to Gaza and pro-Palestinians. You tried helping when you could, when you were able to, but it wasn't good enough, it was performative, it wasn't enough. And finally, when it was time that you needed others to show up for you and for themselves too, actually, in the long run, they didn't show up. No one showed up. And now that the elections are over, people are coming to you, expecting for comfort, expecting to, what are we going to do? Or, oh, well, like, let's keep going, fighting other rights and everything, other things that are going on in the world. You're done. You're tired. You're exhausted. It just wasn't good enough. No matter what you did, was never good enough. And even when you have the most qualified, overqualified candidate who expressed humanity and love throughout her very short campaign, mind you. She only had 3 months to do this all. always try to follow justice, speak for the voiceless, and yet always had to be held responsible at a higher standard due to the doings of men. Mind you, Harris was a vice president. She doesn't come up with policies. She just has to uphold them. She is a vice president. But anyways, she gave it her all. You gave it your all. You showed up in numbers at the voting poll. Wasn't enough. Wasn't enough to have her win, because some people chose to be undecided still, not vote at all, vote for Trump out of spite, vote for thinks Trump is better. They think he was better. Whatever their decision is, this is the outcome. This is the result that they need to live with. You're all done here. You don't need to fight for us anymore. You're tired. You need to fight for yourselves and for your peace of mind and for your own well-being. You're done. I get it. You have every right to be. You have every right to be done. You need your rest because you need to refill your own cup. You need to save yourself because no one's going to save you. Well, I'm tired for watching you all just bear that burden every time and just rest. Let us take it on. Let me and hopefully any other Asian Americans, since I look like, I'm an Asian American, born here and raised, but let our sisters rest. It is time for the rest of us to carry that torch and let her rest. Let them rest. Let Black Americans rest. They're tired. They're done. Especially Black American women. Enough. Let them rest. Say, hate all you want, this video all you want, to anyone who hates this video. I don't care. No fucks to give. No fucks to give. Say what you want to say. But everyone deserves to preserve their own mental well-being. Because how can you possibly help others when you yourself is being oppressed or being forgotten or not being helped at all when you need help? And Black American women, Black Americans especially, know the feeling of being oppressed. Their entire history, American history, has been ingrained in slavery since being taken over here against their will. And they made use of themselves, and they've been battling discrimination and segregation, everything, and racism till this very day in the 21st century, year 2024. So if they say they're tired, they're tired. Let them rest. Let them be. Let them do whatever they want. They don't want to fight anymore. I don't blame them. I don't blame. What do you expect? What did we all expect? It is what it is. But I'm going to do my best to just maintain strength, but also take care of myself. Everyone take care of yourself. All this doom scrolling and everything, we, at the end of the day, have to love ourselves, love one another, but most importantly, love ourselves and take care of us. Because all this fighting, all this bickering amongst each other, it's not helping anybody. But thank you, especially to Black American women. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry we, whole as America, have let you down. Once again. Rest today, and I will continue to fight for love and justice and fairness for all, for everyone, for the goodness of all. I'll fight to continue to live another day. Thank you.
Please watch this video in its entirety. You can have it on 2x speed. I'm going to try to make it as quick. As many of y'all know, I will be joining the land and sea team for the Global Salute Flotilla to hopefully break the siege in Gaza and deliver life-saving aid. I got my final verification that I will be participating and will be an active part last night. I have a few important things that I want to address. First of all, I've had many people in my comments telling me, do not go, you are a Black woman, blah blah blah, they don't care about you. That I say, not only do I know the risks that I take as a Black activist, my activism is not transactional. I go into my work knowing the world does not like Black people. If it came to it, I would lay my life down for justice. That's how I was raised, and I face the possibility of human rights violations, especially in light of Chris Smalls being abused and tortured as the only Black man aboard. But I don't think people realize I also face these going into other active war zones and genocides. Like, I potentially will be deployed to Sudan in the next 2 years to also deliver humanitarian aid to that community. And I face the same issues there as well. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, I want to just say I'm so grateful to even have this platform and to be able to do justice work. Like, I don't know if we will be successful. Israel has committed thousands of violations and war crimes, but I do hope I can at least change one person's life. With that being said, I need the community to show out like never before. I have a GoFundMe in my bio. I'm really hoping to reach the goal before I sail out. As you all know, this is my job and I don't get paid for it. I'm just now starting to monetize social media and hopefully make a job out of that so that I continue going to school. That GoFundMe funds everything. My service initiatives, my tools to do humanitarian aid work, my tuition, my health insurance, my rent, my groceries, all of it. Please donate. Please share this post. Please get it to someone who can donate as well. I also have a Substack, and in light of TikTok potentially getting thrown out of the US, please go subscribe to my Substack. That is also another way to support me. If you do not want to send money through GoFundMe, I also have Venmo and Cash App. Cash App has a limit on how many people can send you things throughout the day, so I do prefer people to send it through Venmo. I am indebted to this community forever, and I am so grateful to even have the opportunity to reach out and ask you all to help me and help others around the world. And I just want you to know, if you've ever even donated like literally 50 cents to me, you are changing at least one person's life. You are helping justice. I love you all. I am so incredibly thankful that I'm privileged enough to get the opportunity to go out there and do this. I'm looking for more ways to help Congo, so I hope I can continue this fight. I found like some good systems to helping Sudan. I mean, it is the worst humanitarian crisis, but just seeing what's going on in our world, especially like my fellow Africans, because my family's from Ghana, it genuinely breaks my heart, and I can't just live my life without giving back in some way.
Like Paul Mooney said, that wake-up call ain't never late. The Latinos is having it now. You saw that Latino man that got on here and said, oh, I ain't believe Black Americans when they said that they was profiled by the police. They must have done something. But now that it's happening to me, I'm telling you, I feel like Black Americans are the only people who have empathy. Because everything that you could possibly do to a people has been done to us, when we see something happening to y'all, we've already experienced it. Maybe it's because we've experienced everything that we have empathy. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe your wake-up call, your Latino wake-up call is happening now. Y'all Africans is going to get one too. Y'all going to have an African wake-up call. And you're going to understand that everything that Black Americans have been saying is true. Because we have generational trauma from all the things that have happened to us. They say things like, oh, you weren't never a slave. I carry the genes of my ancestors. I carry their trauma. I carry their experience. I carry their stories with me. You don't have the connection. It's there, but you break it purposely. You sold it. And that's why you don't have the joy that we have. Because it's like the yin and the yang. The unimaginable pain and suffering that Black Americans have endured, on the flip side of that is joy that you would never be able to experience. You're soulless. And I feel sorry for the other immigrants that are coming here and you're selling your soul too and you don't even know it. But you will. You're finding out now, ain't you?
I need to know immediately why it is not on the front page of every newspaper or a main story in every news outlet about that American lady, that Black American lady in Pakistan, talking about, we need to make this country great again. What's she talking about? Her demands as well, like, give me 20k. I need 20k. Then people want her to leave their country so bad. So bad. She had her own press conference. Do you know how much gravity that you must have to have your own press? And she's just there in her hijab and her foundation is only covering up to her forehead with a pink lipstick. She's unhinged. She's the level of unhinged that I low-key aspire to be. Just believe that you can do anything in this life. Like, just roll up to Pakistan. What happened? Like, she met a boy online or something. She went to meet him. Then he ditched her at the airport. That is hilarious. Nobody can't tell me any different. That's the best news of 2025 so far.
If you was to go to Publix right now and say hello to a Black woman, just say, hey, how you doing? Just throw your hand up there, do a little head nod. She gonna speak back, bro. Y'all taking this shit to the extreme, bro. What they saying is, if they out in public, right, you don't know what people going through. You don't know what type of day they having. A lot of times, it don't just stop at a hello. A lot of times it be a hello, and then if they speak back, you feel like that's a chance for you to go over there and talk to them, or you feel like they showing some type of interest in you. Whole time they just trying to get their motherfucking groceries and get the fuck on and go home. But y'all don't know how to just keep it at hello. That's what they saying, bro. Women always speak, bro. They always speak, bro. I don't care what's going on. If you say hello, they gonna say hello. They not like. Y'all making it seem like they just these horrible beings. Even when they don't want to speak, they gonna say, hey, how you doing? Hello. You know how they were doing that little shit, that little stupid ass shit. Bro, y'all not about to do this, bro. Black women are kind and sweet, bro.
Honestly, I'm glad. I'm glad Black Americans is saying, let me fucking relax for the summer. Let me just chill for once. Why y'all want me to put on a cape every other minute? Enough.
I believe you watched the video, right? Yeah. So that is it. A whole lot. Now, so many people left their countries down to America with different notions, right? Some people left with, oh, these people you're going to meet, they don't like you and all of that. And then you decide to play by those rules. You decide to, there's a way you're going to keep yourself. And these people will be like, oh, this person is really giving me the cold feet and all of that. And they'll be like, let me just reserve my help. But the thing is, I can tell you for a fact that these people helps. My friend left Nigeria and relocated to Connecticut in America. Her neighbors were so kind to her. When she left Nigeria, she was pregnant. These people rallied around. They did even a surprised baby shower for her. Gifts, packages. My friend never had to buy clothes for a newborn baby until the baby turned 1. These people were coming in, treating them with so much care and love. I've seen so many people who tell you that, oh, when I got to America, the people I met were Black Americans and those people were very kind. So now, where is that hate coming from? Oh, a lot of people are beginning to paint them. They are disrespectful. I've not seen them in any way. If you say these people are very, very loud and they are very vocal, I will accept. And that is who they are. You've not gone through what they went through in life. You don't know what it means for your parents or your forefathers to be treated with so much hatred in a particular place. You don't have that feelings. Those things have a way of actually affecting people, right? But still, the way those people come out, they serve in the armies, they are in the hospital working as doctors and everything. And the empathy I see in them is out of this world. Yeah. Is it housing help, job opportunities, community support? I've seen them come out to join immigrants to actually fight for whatever cause it is. They just recently stopped coming out for protests for other people because they noticed that so many people will hardly come out for them as well. You get it? But I've seen them come out to join people, to even in solidarity to Nigerians abroad. I've seen them come out in solidarity to protest against the bad government in Nigeria. Is that serious? So then how would you tell me that these people are not kind, that they are not nice? A lot of people will not bring their thing here, or they might bring it here and the media will keep suppressing that news and taking them out, banning those accounts that you won't see those videos. But these people are kind, and I'll keep singing it. I've experienced it. Like I said before, we went for the break. I said I've experienced somebody, a Black American. Help me. These guys help me. See, in fact, the first gift I got on this YouTube is a Black American. How kind can somebody else be? For crying out loud. You people want them to just come and start worshiping you. It will not happen. These people are really kind people. Open yourself. Behave like somebody that needs somebody. Don't come and, call them a kata, call them this and call them that, and expect them to help you. It doesn't work that way. But when it comes to real acts of kindness, I've seen these people very kind. I've seen them stick their hands, their pockets. They give all they can to save people. I've seen them tell me, oh, we want to really help people in Africa. Do you know anybody I can help? I've seen them do that severally. Now, this personally to me, coming to tell me, how do we help people in this? Find out people we could help. I don't know why you think these people don't help. So at the time when division is being pushed, these stories reminds us what's possible when we stand together. Do you understand? It's possible that we stand together with them. Now I'm talking to you now that have one form of disagreement, one form of with them. Change the narrative. At this time when division is pushed everywhere. Now I'm telling you, I live in Africa. I'm telling you that I've experienced their love. Like people have told me. I've seen them reach out to me on several occasions. Open yourself. Come together. Be one. Have you seen the kind of unity in your community? Have you seen that kind of unity in your community? Don't lie. If you know they've been good to you, let me see it in the comment section. Tell them thank you. Let me see it in the comment section. All right, do not forget to subscribe, like, share. I'll be back with a better one next time. Bye, guys.